YouTube! This is Elation Evan from Sibling Duel, and today we're going to do a toy review on Dinobot Commander Reximus Prime. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the artwork of the box. The front of the box shows Reximus Prime in both his robot mode and his Dinobot mode. The back shows Reximus with his accessories and with photos of him being scaled next to Masterpiece Grimlock, Optimus Prime, and Wheeljack. Both sides read Transformers More Than Meets the Eyes, Masterpiece, and below that it says MP 2.0 Dinobot Commander Reximus Prime. The top shows Reximus in his football 3-point stance. Alright, time to bring the big guy out. Oh man, no styrofoam? Here's Reximus out of his package. Here's his instruction manual. The front shows him in his robot mode. The back shows a nice artwork of him running. He also comes with a collector's card. The back shows him in his robot mode and Dinobot mode. It also includes his bio and tech specs. Hit pause if you would like to read it. Reximus comes equipped with an orange translucent sword, and he also comes with a blaster. He also has an optional head that shows teeth. And he has 2 gold chrome crowns. Rise Reximus Prime! Here he is, the one, the only, MP 2.0 Dinobot Commander Reximus Prime, aka Oversize Grimlock. This is a KO version of MP08X Grimlock with his comic book colors. This version though stands over 11 inches in height. Let's go ahead and take a look at this masterpiece figure. Reximus Prime has a silver metallic paint finish and has a bluish tone color for his head, hands, and thighs. His lower body is painted red, and his upper body has a gold chrome finish. You can also see his Autobot symbol through the translucent piece on his chest. Here's a close look at his face sculpt. It looks nicely detailed. You can see his visor has a dark red chrome finish. With the silver metallic finish, you can see how nicely all the colors pop out on his leg. The paint also appears to accent all the little details, such as the rivets. The back of his legs reveals Reximus Prime's chrome tail, which is nicely tucked in. Reximus Prime does not skip Shoulders Day. His arm is nicely detailed, and you can see more gold chrome on his claws. And here's a look at his back. The back shows his Dinobot head folded down. When displayed forward, it is not that noticeable. Reximus Prime's head can move up and down, twist left to right. His arms can slightly lift up sideways. It can move up and down. As you can see, his arm is a bit stiff. His arm can also move outward. He's got bicep swivel. He also has a double bend at the elbow. His left fist can rotate. His thumb has slight movement. The index finger can move forward, and the rest of his hand can open. As you can see, his other fingers are fused together. His right fist can rotate. His thumb can move as well. However, his right hand cannot open, and all the fingers are molded into one piece. He has swivel movement at the waist. He can do the splits. Rex Quanto's sidekick, Kia! There's upper thigh swivel. His leg can move back and forward. There's bend at the knee. And his foot can tilt inward and outward.
Let's check out Reximus Prime's light-up gimmick. Underneath his right shoulder, there's a button. Press the button to turn on the light. Here's a close look at the red LED light. Here's his sword. It's translucent orange, and the upper handle is red chrome. Underneath, he has a clear transparent handle. When he holds his sword, the light passes through the handle and lights up his sword. Alicia, kill the light! It's like a red lightsaber. Here's his blaster. The front has two clear barrels. And it also has a clear handle as well. However, when he holds his blaster, nothing lights up. He can also hold his blaster with his other hand. Just make sure to line up the small stud right with the hole located by his index finger. You can also change the color of his visor by moving the lever on the back of his head. You can either have him with his red visor or his greenish blue. But we like red more. Time to crown King Reximus Prime. If you prefer his alternate face, you'll need to use the other crown.
Enough with the gimmicks. Let's get him transformed into his Dinobot mode. Here's his instructions. Looks easy enough. Reximus Prime, transform!
Reximus Prime transformed into his Dinobot mode. Once transformed, he's still over 11 inches of pure awesomeness. From head to tail, this impressive figure looks spectacular. Let's take a closer look at this KO masterpiece.
The silver paint application for this version of Reximus Prime makes all the difference. He has that nice shiny metal look. If you're going to display Reximus Prime in Dinobot mode, this should be the go-to figure. Reximus Prime's head is nicely detailed. His teeth are chrome and they look jaws-like sharp. You can see some type of gold chrome machinery in his neck. His arms have that nice off silver look which adds contrast. As you can see, his chest in robot mode is now his belly in Dinobot mode. Even though he's not licensed, it was awesome that they were able to add an Autobot symbol on his chest. The back of Reximus Prime is nicely detailed. The hinges on his back looks like rocket boosters. As you can see, the tip of his tail has a chrome finish. His feet are gold chrome and his leg has some bulk to it. But for some reason, his legs do look like chicken drumsticks to me.
Reximus Prime's neck can rotate and his head can tilt up and down. His mouth can open and close. His arms are on a ball joint which gives him a full range of motion. He's got elbow bend, and his fingers can swivel back and forth. His leg can move outward, and they can move forward and back. He's got bend at the knee, and finally the tip of his tail can swivel from left to right. To change the color of his eyes, just go ahead and lift up this latch. Next, go ahead and rotate this piece right here. Now his eyes are blue. Here's Reximus Prime next to Hasbro's masterpiece Grimlock. Even with boosters, Reximus still towers over Grimlock. In Dinobot mode, Reximus and Grimlock look like Godzilla and Baby Godzilla.
Here he is standing next to both Scoria and Sever. He looks a bit tall, but he still nicely scales with these two Dinobots. Here they are in their alt dinosaur modes. In our opinion, these three look absolutely great next to each other.
They weren't kidding when they said this guy is oversized. Reximus Prime is huge. I like the fact that they were able to provide two alternate faces. I do wish that the gun and sword had its own light-up feature instead of having the light-up gimmick on his hand. I also wish that he had articulation on the fingers.
In Dinobot mode, his size gives Reximus a very intimidating look, and his silver paint finish gives him extra fancy points. For the most part, his paint application was nicely done. However, there were a few scratches on the paint, but they were barely noticeable. When next to Fans Toys, Scoria, and Sever, Reximus Prime looks a bit tall, but they still look good when displayed next to each other.
This KO was nicely well done, and for the quality and the price it's going for, we do recommend picking this guy up. Here's a final look at Dinobot Commander Reximus Prime.
Hope you like our review. Please be sure to leave a comment, like, share, and don't forget to subscribe.
This figure was purchased on Amazon. The seller's link is on the description.
Thanks for watching. Till next time.